Hello and welcome to Knights at the Game Table. Tonight, it's the first mission of the Faith and Fury campaign, where Dakota's word bearers will be trying to seize the fortress of Josiah's Imperium. It's the Missionaries of Chaos versus the Faithful of the Imperium. Who will control this crucial point of the Talidus system? Watch the episode to find out. And don't forget about our monthly Start Collecting draw, which you can enter by sharing this video and commenting down below with which box you'd hope to win. While you're doing that, we'll get the game started.
Hey everyone, it's the Dak, and today I am piloting the Forces of Chaos, specifically my favorite legion, my legion of choice, the Word Bearers.
My name is Josiah, and I am playing the forces of the Imperium in the Talidus system.
So our goal here is to take the system by force. We're gonna jack them up.
We're defending against the terrible forces of chaos. We will repel them from this world, and we will be victorious.
Specifically today, we are going to breach the confines of their fortress, which is like this big, basically battle church.
We've had to fall back to our last fortification, and we're defending it to the last man. We're being overwhelmed.
I have brought in a battalion detachment. I have a Chaos Lord with a jump pack. He's been equipped with the Ashen Axe, which is basically an upgrade for a chain axe. Then I have a Dark Apostle who's been upgraded with one of the new stratagems that lets him know an extra prayer and chant an extra prayer a turn. And then I have a Master of Possession, just kind of hanging around, casting psychic powers, doing all kinds of stuff. Alongside those HQs, I have 3 10-man squads of cultists with autoguns. They're there to basically soak up punishment and sit on objectives. I also have 2 3-man bike squads, one with all plasma guns and a combi plasma on the sergeant. The other one has a sergeant with a power sword and then just 2 plasma guns on the special weapon dudes in the squad. I'm also bringing along 2 Venomcrawlers. I've never tried these models out before. I'm kind of interested to see how they do. And beyond that, I think the only other thing I'm bringing is some points left over to summon a Herald of Nurgle.
Today what I brought was salamanders, and leading my forces was a captain in cataphracti armor, as well as a tactical squad with with a melta-gun and a combi melta and a sergeant with a power fist, and then a razorback with twin heavy flamers, as well as leading my forces of the Sisters of Battle, Celestine with her 2 Gemini superiors, as well as a canoness with a blessed blade, 3 battle sister squads, and each one of those is equipped with 3 storm bolters and then 2 regular bolter sisters. As well as a exorcist and a squad of retributors with 4 heavy bolters and a sergeant with a storm bolter. So I decided to roll for my sacred rites instead of choosing one, and I got divine guidance and spirit of the martyr.
The Imperium can't stop the primordial truth. Prepare to be enlightened.
We might be overwhelmed, but you will be terribly defeated whenever you corner us. There's nothing more dangerous than a wounded cat fighting to the death.
So before the game starts, I get to use a special rule called Preliminary Bombardment. Basically what I get to do is for each unit he has on the board, I get to roll a d6. On a 6, I do d6 mortal wounds to it. All right, I guess we start at Celestine. That's how you do this. Okay, it's a 1. Yeah, the squad that accompanies her will be melted.
I will go to ground. I'm choosing to have my sister Gemini squad go to ground because it can do a total of d6 mortal wounds or only d3 if I go to ground, which won't be quite enough to eliminate the unit, and I will automatically be able to either heal the unit or get one of my Gemini sisters back.
For 2 mortal wounds that will melt one of the ladies. Let's do that squad up there on a 6. Nope, yeah, that front squad.
They will also take cover!
Oh, I guess it wouldn't have anyway. Hooray! We'll do with the
Canoness.
Canoness. Does she get Kinon and that back squad? Nope. And the Exorcist.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
So let's see another 6. 4. Okay, I'm fine with that. Do the Razorback coming in hot. Nope. Top squad.
Yep.
Okay, so at the very start of the battle round, I managed to get both of my prayers to fire off, both Omen of Potency and Illusory Supplication. Omen of Potency is just gonna give me some extra attacks in case something flies over and tries to charge me, and I'm gonna have a 5-up impulse save on any model within 6 inches with Illusory Supplication. I went ahead and I advanced all 3 of my cultist squads to get them into a little closer to that objective and to help close the gap. I also advanced my Dark Apostle and the 2 Dark Disciples that were basically just following him around. I managed to move up my Venomcrawlers to get into a better firing position and help close the gap, put some pressure on him. And I had my Master of Possession just kind of trail behind to help give them some buffs with psychic powers. I then moved up my squad of Bikers to get into a good firing position, and then I just went ahead and had my Chaos Lord kind of just trail behind him. I have one Psyker. He is going to try to cast Incursion for Warp Charge 7. Goes off on a 10.
I'll attempt to stop you. Nope, I don't.
So I'm gonna roll to see what I can summon. As long as I get at least like 4 or 5 on here, I get them. Okay, I could have summoned Scarbrand with that roll. Honestly, he's just gonna actually kind of plop down. So in the Psychic phase, I went ahead and had my Master Possession move up and cast Cursed Earth and Incursion. I'm really excited about getting Incursion to go off because with some of the new rules, there's benefits to bringing demons along. So I was really happy to finally be able to play Word Bears the way I feel like they've always supposed to be played. And he's going to try to cast Cursed Earth, which will give these guys +1 to their impulse save. I'm pretty sure I need another 7. I'm gonna burn 1 CP. I get to automatically pass the psychic test, and I take 1 mortal wound. So he's down to 3 wounds. These 2 now have a 4-up impulse save. So now we're gonna go to the shooting phase. So I'm gonna shoot this Venomcrawler at his Exorcist.
You get -1 to hit?
I do, I get -1 to hit. So I went ahead and I've decided to spend 1 CP for Demon Forge. Lets me reroll hits and wounds. It's really important for me to do as much damage as possible to that Exorcist. I'm hoping to get rid of it because if I don't, it's going to tear me apart. I'm gonna lose probably a unit a turn. So this is the number of shots though. It's gonna be 2d3 at strength 9. So 2d3, 4, 5. Hitting you on 5s though, but re-rolling. Let's see, it might matter for wound rolls. So looking for 3s. Wow, I burnt the CP for no reason. AP -2.
4 5-up saves. Fell them all.
So it'll be 4d3 damage.
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
All right, that kills him.
Does he explode? Ah!
Nope. So here's my Faith dice for that being destroyed, which it ends up being a 3.
This Venomcrawler is gonna shoot at your Razorback. 2d3 shots for 5s and 6s to hit you though. Just 1 hit. We're gonna wound you on a 3. We wound you on a 3. -2 AP, but you get +1 to your save, so it's -1 effective.
I save.
These 3 Bikers with their plasma guns are gonna shoot the sisters. I am not overcharging. 4 plasma shots. Let's go ahead and roll those out. 4 is to hit you. Okay, 2 to wound. That's right, you're on toughness 3. So we have 3 wounds at AP -3 though.
So I'm in cover, so 5 plus saves. Fell 3.
So here's the combi bolter shots. I need 3s. Oh, they're bikes actually. 4 extra shots total. All right, so 3s to wound you though. 7 wounds, but no AP, so you're gonna be getting a 2-up armor.
I'll just pass 1. I'm deciding to use a Faith dice for my Retributors to keep 1 alive. There's several ways to be able to generate them, but what it basically does is you, instead of rolling a dice, you can just pick a dice from your Faith pool that you have previously rolled and make that your roll instead of rolling a dice for it. And then 2 ups. Pass them all.
So now we'll do the other squad that's next to him. So here's the 2 plasma shots.
Yep.
Looking for 4s. Both hit. 2s.
So
Just 1.
1 5-up. Fails.
So Storm Bolters, looking for 4s. Okay, and I need 3s to wound you. So we got 3 wounds at AP nil. So 3 2-up saves.
I fail 1. I think I'm just gonna let her die.
Leadership tests.
Leadership for this guy, for this girl. A 3, and then the same thing for this unit. They both pass.
So it goes on to your turn 1.
So I have Celestine, who has an ability called Healing Tears. What it specifically does is If a model is wounded, I get to heal that model, and if a model is missing from a unit, I get to restore a unit with full wounds remaining. My first movement phase, I'm trying to keep most of my units centralized around the objectives, so my units are staying close to the objective. I'm choosing to leave Celestine where she is so that I can pop out later and maybe catch some of his units by surprise. I also got out my tactical squad of salamanders to go confront his bikes. Hopefully this is a good idea, but I'm afraid that it might leave me a little bit open later. One thing that I definitely needed to do, and that I did, was block off the entryway into my fort. Going to my shooting phase, I'm going to start off with my Razorback, and I'm going to spend 2 command points to use Flamecraft, and then I'm going to spend 1 more to use Battle of the Sacred Flame. So I'll be firing the Razorback into the Venomcrawler.
Which, the front one?
Yes, the closest one. 12 automatic hits, and 4s cause mortal wounds to a maximum of 3.
Spicy.
So 3 mortal wounds, and then 4 more wounds at AP -1 on top of that.
4 up in bulls. Pass 2, fail 2, so he's gonna take 5 wounds. So it's really bad for my Venomcrawler to lose so many wounds because I'm gonna really rely on it later in the game. So he's going to be down to 5 wounds.
Then I will fire this sister squad at the same one. So 10 shots. 8 shots, sorry. Hitting on 3s, and all but 1 hit, and then wounding on 5s.
All right.
So 3 more wounds.
All right, so 3 more wounds. AP nil though?
No, AP nothing.
So 3 ups. Pass them all.
I have this other Battle Sister squad, which will fire at your other Venomcrawler.
Oh yeah.
Wounding on 5s. No wounds. Then I have my Salamanders over here, which will fire at your 3-man Plasma squad. So 2 Melt-A-Gun shots.
Reroll that one. Nice. 2 both hit.
And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds at AP -4.
You're gonna do damage, so.
So first one does 5 damage, and then the second one does 6 damage.
2 bikers are very dead.
And then the rest of my bolters, rapid firing, hitting on 3s, 3 hits, and then wounding on 5s. Reroll that wound roll, still doesn't wound. My cannons will fire at your Venomcrawler.
The wounded one?
Yes. And she hits, and she wounds on a 5. No wound. Clearing charges. This squad of salamanders will charge your unhurt squad of bikers.
Then let's shoot some Overwatch. So here's the 4 plasma shots, looking for 6s. And I got 1 6. Looking for 3. Oh, there you go, 1 wound. AP
right.
-3 on a guy.
6 plus save. Nope.
Oh, 1 guy melts. And now let's do the bolters. So here's 12 shots, looking for 6s. Exactly 1. Nothing.
Charge distance, 4 inches.
Yeah, that gets you there. That's totally good.
Going to make my attacks. So my sergeant over there has 3 attacks on the charge with his power fist. Hitting on 4s.
For value.
3s to wound. Roll.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It still doesn't help.
One
Yeah,
wound.
one at AP -3.
All right, so 6 up save. Let's see it. Not quite.
All right, and damage for 2.
Sergeant can die.
And then the rest of the guys, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
1 more.
Yep.
Safe, but AP no. So 3 up. I'm good. So I guess we'll just do my attacks back. So we got 6 attacks coming in. Just looking for 3s to hit you. 5 hits, and I need 4s to wound you. So we got 3 wounds at AP nil.
All right, 3 plus. Fell 1. Go to leadership. So leadership for my salamander squad.
Thank you.
They lost 2, and I pass.
Do our little end move. So for my prayers at the start of the battle round, I went ahead and had Illusory Supplication go off, which is really nice. And I tried to get Omen of Potency to go off again. Unfortunately, it didn't.
I also need to generate my fate point at the beginning of the turn.
Don't really roll into a 1 though. There you go, that's a good one. So what I went ahead and in my movement phase, first thing I did was advance all my cultists and the Dark Apostle and his 2 Dark Disciples just to move the whole side of the board up a little closer to his objective. And then I had my Venomcrawlers move up into a better position to potentially charge and destroy his Razorback. And with my Master Possessions trailing behind to give them a nice +1 to their invul save buff. So I had my remaining Chaos Biker move around into a better firing position to hopefully shoot at some sisters, and I went ahead and decided to move my Chaos Lord closer to that squad of Tactical Marines. So I'm gonna start, because I'm gonna have my Herald cast Smite. Closest thing is the vehicle, so I'm looking for a 5, well, okay. It sucks that I'm taking damage from the Psychic Power, but I'm doing a lot more, so I'm feeling pretty good about it at the end of the day. Let's do that D6 for 4, I'll keep it. Takes D3 mortal wounds. So D3 mortal wounds for 3, but he has a field no pain. So 5 ups. Oh, I'm gonna stop too, so it only takes 1. He's down to 3 as well. So I'll do Cursed Earth with my Master of Possession. Looking for a 7. It's not happening on a 3. I'll burn a CP, go down to 3 wounds to make that Psychic Power manifest. I think I'll just try to cast Smite onto that vehicle. 6 now though. It won't go off. We will go on to the shooting phase. Let's start with the lone Chaos Biker. He's gonna shoot into the Battle Sister squad, you can see. So here's 1 plasma shot, needing 3 to hit you now. Nothing happens, he's too far from the Chaos Lord. 4 bolter shots, because he's a bike. So 3s. And 3s. Nothing. So now we'll go on to the Venomcrawlers. I'm gonna shoot the Unwounded Venomcrawler into his Razorback. 2d3 shots. 4 shots. Hitting you on 4s. Okay. Wounding you on 3s. Just 1 wounded, AP minus 2.
So 5+ save.
Oh, you make it though. Make it. So the Wounded Venomcrawler is going to shoot at the Battle Sister squad that is just out in the open. So 2d3 shots. For, 2. Hitting you on 4s, 1 hit, wounding you on 2s, 1 wound on that Battle Sister squad.
AP minus 2. 5+ save. Fail it. On a 5+, she gets to shoot. She does. I have the trait Spirit of the Martyr, so whenever somebody dies, on a roll of a 5+, I get to fire them. It's only a 33% chance to be able to do this, but whenever it works, it could be really effective. Shooting at this Venomcrawler. Hits.
Yep. On a 5?
No.
You know what? I'll fire he'll have his bolt pistol and he'll just pull it out and try to shoot a shot at that rhino. Why not? Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 5, yeah. Nothing. Assault phase. That's it. That's all that's left. I'm going to go ahead and I'll declare an assault with my Chaos Lord into them. He's just going to 4 inches, but he makes it. The Unwounded Venomcrawler is charging his Razorback.
I'm going to use Rites of Flame. I'm choosing to use the Rites of Flame because I get automatic hits, 2d6 automatic hits with my Twin Heavy Flamers, which is pretty much with the Rite of Flame stratagem is a guaranteed, almost guaranteed, 3 mortal wounds. So number of flame shots that I get, 8, wounding on 5s, and 4s do a mortal wound. So 3 mortal wounds and 3 wounds.
3 4-up invul saves then. 2, fail 1, down to 6. Taking that much damage on Overwatch is really punishing. I knew it was probably gonna happen, but it hurts pretty bad, taking that much damage on a Venomcrawler. Let's go ahead and do the charge roll. He is gonna, well, I mean, as long as he didn't roll a -1 somehow, then he's gonna make it. We will get the other Venomcrawler in as well, because why not? Whoop. He super makes it. He doesn't, I didn't need to roll that hot. So let's go to actual combats. So Chaos Lord's gonna attack, 7 attacks and strength 6. Hitting on 2s, because strength 6 on toughness 4, so I need 3s. So all but 1 wound, 5 wounds.
AP
minus 2.
5 pluses. I need to make at least 3 of these. Oh, I only make 2. So that's the squad.
Let's go ahead and go to the next combat. We'll do it with the Venomcrawler that is the most wounded at 4 wounds, 4 attacks at strength 8, hitting on 4s. So just the 1.
3s to wound.
3 to wound. Wounds. This does a flat 3 damage.
Okay, what's the AP?
Minus 3.
Minus 3, so 6+ save. Nope.
So he takes 3 wounds, and he gets 2 extra attacks with his Soul Flare Tendrils. Here's 2 extra attacks, hitting on 4s. Both gonna hit. So yeah, strength 7, looking for 4s. Had 1 wound and failed 1. It's AP minus 2.
It takes another wound.
It's 2 damage.
Goes down to 1 wound remaining.
Now we'll attack with the Venomcrawler that's in a bit better shape. 5 attacks, 4s. Ooh, 3s to wound you. 2 wounds at AP minus 3, 3 damage for it.
Can I get box cards?
Yeah, see it. Box card. Almost.
Does he explode? Oh, I wanted it to explode so bad.
I wanted him to not explode. At the end of a fight phase in which a model was destroyed, he regains 1 lost wound, so he will go up to 7.
Leadership checks for me. I lost 1 out of this squad, so they can't fail, but if I roll a 1, I do. So I get a faith point,
Okay.
which is going to be a 2. At the beginning of my turn, I get another faith point. I get a 3. I know that this turn is going to be pivotal. I ended up moving Celestine to the middle front to guarantee a charge on one of her Venomcrawlers and maybe the Master of Possessions. I brought down my captain to hopefully make a charge against his Venomcrawler. And if I'm able to get that in there, I know he will smash their faces in. I also moved up my Canonist to hopefully also get a charge in there. I moved up one of my Battle Sister squads with Stormbolters to use the stratagem Blessed Bolts to hopefully tear apart one of his Venomcrawlers. I also moved over one of my Battle Sister squads with the Stormbolters as well to take care of some cultists that are coming in from a flank. I will start off by shooting my Capitan at that Venomcrawler. Combi Melta, and it'll just shoot the Melta portion. Hitting on a 2.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Putting on a 3. Wounds.
Right.
And your 4+ invul save.
4 up and vulnerable. Let's see it.
All
He's
right,
good.
and you save it. I'm going to use 1 command point to do Blessed Bolts on these girls.
There you go.
Wounding on 5s. 4.
4 4-ups. So I need to pass 3 of these. Does he explode on a 5 or a 6? No. Yay. Let's leave that. Yusa are dead.
Celestine will shoot her Flamer sword at your other one for D6 automatic hits. 1 automatic hit. Wounds on a 5 or 6. 1 wound at AP minus 1.
4 up and vulnerable. I make it.
The Gemini Superiors, 1 will throw a grenade and 1 will shoot its pistol. So grenade hits and wounds, AP minus 1.
4 up. Make it.
And the pistol hits and no wound. I will shoot this Battle Sister squad at your squad of cultists, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 misses and wounding on 3s. So 6 wounds.
5 up and vulnerable saves because of Homeboy, giving him a buff. So 4 will die.
And the other sister squad will do the exact same thing. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. There's my reroll. All hit. And 3s to wound. 4 wounds.
5 up invul saves. I will pass 2, fail 2, so 2 more will die.
And I'm gonna go to charges. I will charge Celestine into your Venomcrawler and your Master of Possessions.
So let's do some Overwatch. He's gonna throw a crack grenade, hitting on a 6. Nothing. And the Venomcrawler's gonna shoot 2d3 shots. 6. So
Suffer not the demon to live.
suck it. Wounds. AP minus 2 on somebody.
On a 3+, put a mortal wound on one of the Gemini Furies. Fails. Invul save for her. I believe that's also a fail. So damage.
For 3.
All right, she goes down to 3 wounds remaining. Charge distance. 6 inches. Yeah, she'll be there. The 2 Gemini Superiors will charge all 3 of these units.
Meaningful shooting.
And they got an 11, so I'm just gonna come over here like this. Then I will charge my Capitan into your Venomcrawler. I need a 9 for this. I got a 5. Oh man, I don't know what to do here. I only have a 33% chance of success if I try to use a command point CP to reroll this charge. If my captain gets in there, I know that I'll be able to completely stop his frontal push on the front of my fortification. And if I do that, then it'll just be easy trying to mop up the rest of his units. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for the try and look for a 5 or 6. And I did not get it. I will charge my Canonist in there. And she also fails. I will go with the Battle Sister Squad, which will also try to charge. And they get a 6. I think they'll be within an inch.
Yeah, that's good.
Going to my combats, Celestine. We'll start with her. I'm gonna put 4 attacks on him and then 2 attacks on your crawler. Starting off with these attacks against your master possessions. Hitting on 2s. All hit. And then strength 7, so wounding on 3s. All wound.
All right, 4 wounds. Let's see all 5s and 6s. That is okay. So I failed 3, which means that no matter what, he's dead.
All right, and then my attacks on your Venomcrawler. Hitting on 2s, all hit. And wounding on 4s, no wounds. Gemini Superiors will fight your Herald of Nurgle, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
5 up pinball save. 5 up. Make it.
I still have the sisters.
Yeah, you have the 3 sisters.
Which is going to be a total of 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, and so 3 hits, and wounding on 6s. 2 wounds.
3 up armor. Wow. Ha! Ha! Did 2 wounds to it. So I guess my attack's back. Maybe we'll do the Herald first. So here's his 3 attacks, hitting you on 2s.
Yep.
All hit. So 2's re-rolling because he has a sword. 3 wounds at AP -3.
4 plus invul saves.
Let's see him.
1 dice.
Yay! I still have my Venomcrawler to attack back with. I'm gonna spend 1 command point to do Demon Forge again. 4 Eviscerating Claws into Celestine, hitting you on 4s but re-rolling for Demon Forge. All hit, so wounding on 2s, re-rolling. All right, so 4 wounds at AP -3.
I'm gonna pass them all along to the Gemini Superior. First one succeeds, second one also succeeds. I just bumped this one. I am going to pass one of those. Here is a save on Celestine.
Oh,
Saves.
so trying to kill Celestine is an absolute nightmare. She's got like 6 wounds and just nothing's going through. I can't seem to get the damage on her. She's just really hard to get rid of.
Generate a faith point from the...
Oh, that's right, because they died.
Actually, I generate 2 because they're characters. Here's the first one. So it's a 4, and then my next one that I'm gonna generate is a 5.
Well, here's some Lasher Tendrils. Re-rolling. All right, so both hit. And I need 2s to wound. Still got that Demon Forge going too. We got 2 wounds there.
AP -2?
AP -2.
So 5 plus saves. Save.
So I guess it leaves morale.
I don't think I have any morale checks to take.
I do.
You do.
So I lost 6 dudes. A Dark Apostle's around. He gives them leadership 9. They're good. So that's it for turn 2, it looks like. So at the start of the turn, I managed to get Illusory Supplication off and Omen of Potency both. So I ended up keeping the Venomcrawler in combat because he might as well, and I managed to also move up some bikes, get him in a better firing position. I also decided to get the Herald of Nurgle up a little bit closer to hopefully get in combat with some of the sisters. And I also moved the Chaos Lord up a little bit closer. I'm hoping to get him into combat with something on my next turn. I decided to burn 2 CP to bring back a squad up to full strength at 10 man and have them outflanked to get them really close to the objective, just to, you know, maybe get him to put some pressure on there and force Josiah to like address dealing with the cultists. I finally get to roll for the special reserves rule to bring stuff back that was killed earlier in the game. So I went ahead and rolled for my Venomcrawler and for my Master Possession, and I did manage to get my Master Possession back. So start the turn, he's going to regain a wound. He goes back up to 6. Psychic Phase, Smite here, need a 5. Goes off on a 6. Does D3 mortal wounds to Celestine for 3.
All right, she goes down. Does she get back up again?
She does. So I finally got Smite to go off and to like put Celestine down. Unfortunately, I did do it in kind of the wrong order. I should have tried to cast it from my Master Possession at the back and then my Herald of Nurgle, because then I could have had the Herald cast Smite on a different squad, like some of those sisters, and freed up my Venomcrawler. So I did do that wrong, and I'm probably gonna get punished for it. At the end of the Psychic Phase, Celestine is going to come back to life. So I'm gonna have my lone Chaos Biker fire his plasma shots here, and the Storm Bolter will shoot at the squad down low. Here's the 1 plasma shot, hitting on a 3, hits, wounding on a 2, wounds at AP -3.
Oh,
5 up, yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. Here's the 4 bolter shots. All gonna hit, and 3s to wound.
2 wounds, 2 armor saves, 3 plus.
6 hit. The 2-man squad of Chaos Bikers is a little further back, is going to do the same thing. Plasma shots will go up here, bolter shots will go down there. So here's 2 plasma shots of the sisters up top. Both hit. 1 wound, just autosave it? Yeah. So now the commie bolters shooting at the sisters that are not in cover. It'll be 8 shots. Hitting you on 3 now I need 3s to wound you. 2 wounds at AP nil.
Sip.
The cultist squad that just got brought back onto the battlefield is going to be shooting at the Sisters of Battle squad that is sitting closest to the objective. It's going to be 20 shots right at them. Looking for 4s, and now I need 4s. Because you're only tough to 3, so 4s. 4s to wound you. 5 wounds at AP nothing.
3+. 2 go down. 5+. Do they get to shoot? Nope.
Cultist squads, I'm gonna fire both squads together, just roll a dice, because it's only 3 shots. But I am gonna shoot those at the sisters that are on the ground. So 3 shots, hitting on 4s, and wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. All right, let's kill 2 more sisters.
All right. Pass 1, fail 1. So you do get another one.
Oh yeah, your 5-up thing. Nope. Charge fails. So I'm gonna start by trying to charge this Herald into Celestine and the sister squad.
Celestine will overwatch with her heavy flamer, basically. For 1. 1 wound. So I rolled a 4, and you make your invulnerable save.
So, all right, does he make it? He is gonna make it in. I think this squad is going to attempt to charge that. No, I think it might be a 9 or a 10. It's at least a 9-inch, if not a 10-inch charge.
I miss all of my overwatch shots.
All right, let's see a 9. That's a 5, so it's not happening. That's it for charges then. I have to do the Herald first. So 3 attacks. We're gonna go ahead and put those into Celestine, because why not? Hits. Pretty sure I'm wounding on 3s. Either way, I'm re-rolling. Okay, so all wounds? Yeah, Bale Sword's -3.
How much damage?
Just 1.
I'll just pass one of those. Failed it too.
So that leaves us with the Venomcrawler. So here's 4 attacks with the Eviscerating Claws. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, just the 1. Wounding on like 2s. Nothing. And the Lash Your Tendrils. 2 attacks. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP -2.
Got 1.
Now you can do your attacks back.
I'll do Celestine, 6 attacks. All hit. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds.
So 5 ups. I'll make 1, fail 2.
2 damage.
5 up in bolt. Feel no pains. I will feel the pain though, and I'm down to 1 wound.
And then my sisters will try to finish off the Herald. 2 hits. And no wounds.
Morale.
So this squad right here, if I roll a 6, 1 runs away.
Nope.
This one here, I can't fail, but if I roll a 1, I get another faith point. Nope.
So that is the end of my turn.
Generating active faith. 4. I need to move my Sister of Battle squad closer to his cultist squad that just came in right on top of my objective. So I'm going to move my sisters a bit closer so I can get some nice rapid fire action on them. I'm also moving my captain and canonist to be able to deal with his biker and jump captain that are coming in from my right flank. We will start with this sister squad opening up on these guys. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
6 up armor save because they're cultists. They fail both, so 2 will die.
And then this sister squad is going to shoot at the same squad. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
It's a lot of dice. It's a lot of bolter shots.
9.
Probably the squad. Right. That's a squad. Time for them to go away.
He's going to fire his melta gun into the back biker squad. Hits. And wounds.
Damage. That's exactly what you need.
All right, great.
It's 2.
Kill a biker. My canonist will fire her Condemner bolt gun at the other biker. So 2 shots hitting on 2s, hit rolls of a 1, both hit, and wounding on 5s, 1 wound, no AP.
3 up. Gonna make it.
These 2 will fire their bolt pistols at your Nurgle Herald. Both hit.
Yeah, all right.
And it matters what his toughness is now.
He is toughness 5.
So 1 wound.
Vulnerable. Up, 5 up, feel no pain. Yeah, he made it.
Charges. Canonist. Yeah, we'll go after your Chaos Lord.
Just him, or you want a multi-charge?
I'll do a multi-charge.
So, plasma shots. I will overcharge this. Let's see 6s. Nothing. And the combi bolter from the bike part. There's a 6. Does it wound? It does not. The Chaos Lord will just throw a hand grenade, crack grenade. Nope.
Charge distance. So she's attacking the bike then. And then my captain will attempt to charge your lord and your biker. 8 inches. He's gonna go smite the traitor. Doing my combat, my captain will fight your lord. 5 attacks because he charged. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Yup.
So a 1, strength 8 versus toughness 4, 2s.
So that's 4 wounds, 4 up invulnerable. I failed 2. It looks like he's just dead. So losing my Chaos Lord and losing my Warlord is pretty devastating. He was kitted out to do a lot of damage and he really didn't get to do it. So I'm pretty sad that I didn't get to see him do more, but it's my own fault, so it is what it is.
Going to my Canoness next. She has 4 attacks. She will be Strength 5, -3 AP, D3 damage. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. All hit, wounding on 3s. All wound.
What's the AP on this?
AP -3.
So 6s? Nothing, he's gone.
I'll choose Celestine. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit, and can she cut this Nurgle Herald's head off? So 3 wounds.
Watch him survive. 2 go through.
All right, and damage, 3 damage.
All right, let's see. 3, 5 up, feel no pains. Oh my, we almost did. He did in fact evaporate.
Your turn to choose a combat.
Time for Venomcrawler. So yeah, everything into the sisters. 4 attacks, looking for 4s. With the claws, just 1. Just need a 2 to wound you though. So there's 1 at AP -3, so
pass it.
All right, I need to kill 1 here. 1 hit and it wounds. -2 AP, so roll another 5 up.
So you kill 1 sister left, and her attacks back. Hitting on 4s, all miss.
At the end of that combat, since he killed a model, he gains a wound.
Going to leadership, rolling here, right? I killed a unit. So what's my fate point for that? For turn 1.
Getting greedy.
So
Oh, okay.
And then going to your turn.
This turn I had Omen of Potency go off, which is nice, but unfortunately I did not get Illusory Supplication to go off, which is pretty bad because I really needed that 5 up invulnerable save to protect my cultist to keep them from getting shot off the board by just bolters.
I generate a faith point to a 4.
I decided to go ahead and advance all my cultists and the Dark Apostle and the 2 Dark Disciples, try to get as close as possible to the final objective. I decided to keep my Venomcrawler in close combat. So I decided to go ahead and turbo boost my last biker who was hanging out to get him to go all the way over to the objective and force Josiah to either kill me or lose the game. Then I rolled for Sustained Assault and I managed to get a Venomcrawler back and I got a 10-man squad of cultists too. Let's do some psychic stuff. Smite into Celestine. Goes off on a 5.
She's gonna try to save herself on a roll of a 6.
No, it's only D3. For 3 though. She's down to 1. On to the shooting phase. This Venomcrawler is gonna shoot at Celestine. 2 D3 shots. 3 shots. 4s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
What's the AP?
-2.
I will save it. It's really important that Celestine stays in this battle. She is a great force multiplier, able to put out much more damage than somebody of her points and stature normally would be able to do.
Cultists are shooting at Celestine. It'll just be 10 shots at her. 4s. And 4s. Just 1 wound. That's terrible.
All right, 1/2+ save.
No! Oh, okay. The Master Possession is going to pull out his bolt pistol and shoot at her. 3s. Nope, okay, he's not doing it. So Venomcrawler, 4 attacks into that 1 sister, hitting on 4s. Oh, but I did roll a 6, so Death to the False Emperor. Now remember this rule now. Yay, 2 hits. And 2 wounds. AP -3.
My 6+ invul saves. Pass 1, fail 1, so you got her.
I finally got my Venomcrawler out of combat. It took forever, but at last I can move on to bigger and better things. So I think that's it for combats. So we do the consolidate move. It's your turn.
I know it's crunch time now. I need to move Celestine back so she doesn't die to a smite. I need to also move my battle sisters to contest the objective because the spike is currently on the objective, and move my other squad of battle sisters in order so I can put as much rapid fire, bolter fire on his cultists as possible. I'm gonna advance my battle captain to hopefully be able to get in this fight as well. I'm going to move my canoness up to fight the Venomcrawler and also take the mortal wounds from his smite. Going to my shooting phase, I will fire my captain into your Venomcrawler, hitting on a 3.
Hits.
Wounding on a 3. Does not help. This battle sister squad rapid fire into this closest unit, hitting on 3s. 11 hits and wounding on 3s, and 6s are AP +1. 8.
6 ups. I'm gonna roll no 6-ups, so 8 are gonna die.
And this other sister squad is outside of rapid fire range of the other squad, but they will still shoot at them. 4 shots, hitting on 3s, winning on 3s.
Is that the same squad or?
This is the other battle sister squad firing at your other
Okay.
squad. And just 1 wound.
6-up save, let's see it. Nope.
We will fire Celestine's Flamer Sword at your Venomcrawler for D6 automatic hits. For 3. Wounding on 5s.
Hey.
1 at AP -1.
4 up. Make it.
My Canonist will fire at this squad of cultists, hitting on a 2 and wounding on a 3.
Wounds?
1 wound. AP minus nothing. AP 0.
6. Nope. 1 more cultist for the night.
Assault, and I will charge my Canonist into your Venomcrawler.
2d6 shots for 4. Hitting on 6s. There's a 6. Does it wound? It does. AP -2.
I'll just save it. Oh, actually, I have to do the charge first.
Yeah.
7 inches.
She makes it.
Canonist into the Venomcrawler. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Doesn't help.
Yeah, tough.
Wounding on 5s. So 1 wound at AP -4.
5-up pinball.
Yep.
Nope.
D3 damage for 2.
Taking 2. Down to 7.
Your attack's back.
4 attacks. Looking for 4s. Come on, let's eat this. Ah! So no, just the 1. Wounding you on a 2, though. Ooh, this is rough. So these 2 did hit. I got an extra attack with the tendril. And I also forgot I forgot my extra attack. So I'm wounding you on 2s again. There's a 1. So 2 wounds, AP -2, 2 damage.
I will pass 1. Save the other. Leaderships. So leadership check for the squad.
All right, so they lost 8 guys, leadership 9. So on a 1 they stay put? A 2, but I think it's just a 1. I think 1 runs away. 1 legs it, but they're still there. This turn, I had Illusory Supplication go off, which is perfect because I really needed it, but I was unfortunate enough to not have Omen of Potency fire off.
Generating my faith point. 6.
I decided to switch things up a bit. Instead of advancing all my stuff, I decided to just have my remaining squads of cultists, my Dark Apostle, and 2 Dark Disciples just walk up the board a bit, hopefully to charge Josiah's lines and end up on the objective. I also moved up the Venomcrawler, the Master of Possessions, just to, maybe put some shots downrange, and I chose to go ahead and leave the Biker on the objective, just to kind of have him present and hanging out there, and I ended up at the end of the turn getting a whole 3-man squad of bikes back. Master of Possession is going to try to smite. It'll hit that lady. Haha, D6 mortal wounds. I don't think you can stop it.
I can't.
5 or 6, let's see it. Oh, no. Not killing the Canoness with that smite means that my Venomcrawler is going to be locked into combat and will be unable to shoot in my next shooting phase, which is a bit of a bummer. He'll just try to cast the Cursed Earth for people. Does not go off. Let's go to the shooting phase. I'm going to just shoot these cultists at Celestine. 10 shots. 4s. And 4s. Looks like we got 3 wounds on Celestine.
I'll pass 1. Celestine is a real beast because she's really difficult to kill. Dakota knows that she's really hard to get rid of, but he needs to get rid of her because she can put out so much damage.
See a 1, almost. Let's go ahead and do the other Venomcrawler into, I think, Celestine. 3 shots. 4s. 2 hits. I think 2s. 1 wound. 8.
150% chance. Let's see, 4+.
Oh, she made it! That lone cultist is gonna go ahead and just shoot at that sister squad that's a little further away from the objective. 2 autogun shots, looking for 4s, 1. No wound. Same thing with the other squad, is gonna shoot at that squad of sisters. 16 shots, so 4s. 4s to wound them.
Yep.
Come on, let's see some fire.
7 wounds. 3 pluses.
Wipe them! Wipe the squad!
You got 2. My 2 bolter chicks.
I still have my biker. He's gonna shoot everything into that 3-man sister squad. So here's the 2 plasma shots, not overcharged. 3s. 1 hit, and wounds. AP -3.
6+. You got 1.
Here's 4 bolter shots. 3s. Looks like we got 2 more wounds at AP 0.
Sits it.
So I think that's just to the charge phase now. This next charge phase is probably the most pivotal point in the game for me because I need to get as many of these units and models to have them have a successful charge, because if I get there, I can close that distance and be on top of the objective with troop choices and the HQ to support them. If I can get there, this will make or break the game. Because if I control that objective at the end of the turn, I win. If I don't, I lose. So I have to make these charges. I'm actually gonna charge the bike in first.
2 hits and 1 wound.
I'm okay. He makes it. So let's charge in the one lonely cultist that's the closest. I think he makes it at 8.
Yep, he's there.
Let's do the Dark Apostle next. He got a
9.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. Let's go ahead and try to get that last 8-man squad in. Come on. Yes.
11, all right.
Sorry, my Dark Disciples will charge those 2 sisters, because why not?
I'm actually just gonna roll 7 and 1's gonna auto hit.
Let's do it.
So 2 hits,
Yep, you only need 2 wounds to do the deed.
2 wounds.
Let's do the 6-up save on one of them. They only have 1 wound though. He won't make it. And the other guy, they're both dead. Close combat. I'm gonna just have the Dark Disciple swing in to those 2. Hitting on 2s. All right, I only need 2 to work really. And 2 wounds, AP minus 2, because it's a relic upgrade.
So pass them both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have a lone one, so 7.
Here's 7 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds, and AP nothing.
I will pass one.
All right.
Save.
2 attacks from the biker. Oh. 6 is giving an extra. So we got 3 hits. Wounding you on 3s. 2 wounds. Let's see a fail 2. 1 and 2.
Failed 1.
Then I'll pick first combat Venomcrawler. So 4 attacks, hitting you on 4s. This with the big claws. So 2 hits, wounding you on 2s, 2 wounds.
2 4+. I got. But I will get a fate point, which is a 5.
Finally took down the Canoness. It's been the name of the game where the Venomcrawler has just been stuck in combat after combat. She's finally done. I finally got rid of her, so I'm feeling very good about it. I feel very good about finally killing her.
5 up, the Canoness punches back. Nope. My sergeant over here. 2 hits.
Whoa, sergeants, who are you hitting with that?
The one lone guy.
The one guy? Yeah.
No wound.
And let's squeeze around this lady.
Actually, at the end, I get a faith point,
That's right.
which is a 5. Beginning of my turn, I get a faith point. 2. All right, this is the last turn of the game. He has my objective completely surrounded. I have to kill basically all of his cultists in order to win, or at least tie. I'm going to move Celestine as close as possible, as well as the rest of my army. We're all going to converge on the final objective and see if we can wipe these traitors out once and for all. Going to shooting, he's going to fire his melt-a-gun into that thing.
Yeah.
Reroll until it rolls over 1, hits.
Hey.
Aha!
Need a 3, that's it.
Wounds, 5+ invul save. Shwoop.
Nope.
Damage. 1. All right, she's gonna shoot her bolt pistol at the last remaining cultist in that squad.
Yeah.
Boom! And she misses. Then I think I'm just gonna go straight to charges. Battle Sisters will be charging the cultist squad. And they got a 10, just more than enough. My captain is going to attempt to charge the bike and your Dark Apostle.
8 or 9. Okay, now it matters, because that's an 8, man.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think you got it.
So luckily my captain was able to make it into his Dark Apostle. Now I just need my captain to smash him to death, and he loses all of his invulnerable saves. This is gonna be great. And then Celestine coming in to charge your big squad. Possible for me to fail here, but she got 6 inches. Start with the smash captain, smashing your Dark Apostle. So hitting on 3s, 1,
Yeah.
3 hits, and then wounding on 2s. Failed the wound roll, so 3 4+ invul saves.
Come on, the Dark Gods bless me with a good save. I make it.
Down to 1. Oh, this is devastating. Now all of his units are going to be able to have a 5+ invul save. Killing all these cultists became much harder. These 2 battle sisters into your big cultist squad. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s as well. 1 wound.
5-up invul save. Fail it. Pluck a cultist from the outside, I guess.
Celestine will do her attacks, 6 attacks, all on the cultist squad. 4 hits, 2 stun. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 5-up invul save on the cultist. Come on, let's see 2 5-ups. We will see at least one. Yep, right there on the edge.
My last sergeant will put her attacks on 1 on the 1-man squad and then 2 on the larger squad.
All right, 1 on the 1-man squad.
Hits.
Yeah. Wounds. 5-up invul. Can he make it? He can't. You got the guy.
And then 2 on the other squad. Both hit.
4s to wound.
1 wound.
5-up. Fail it. 1 more guy. So I'll do the Dark Apostle, I guess, into that last sister that's stuck there. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Rerolling wounds. It's going to be 3 wounds at AP -2. 3 damage.
So on her, I need 5s. Let's roll that real quick.
She's toast. I'll do the biker into those sisters. So he's going to be at 3 attacks because he's got chainsaw. So looking for 3s. And now we're looking for 3s again. 1 wound on.
I'll pass it.
All right, how many dudes can bonk sisters? So 4 attacks, 4s. Let's see, does it even matter? No. Okay, so 4s to wound you. 1 wound.
1 3+.
Oh, he makes it. So it's gonna come down to the morale phase. I cannot believe that this whole thing is gonna be decided by 1 die roll. This dice roll can make or break it. It's win or lose at this point.
This is it right now. If Dakota rolls a 6, we're gonna tie the game. So here's for hoping 1 out of 6 chance. You roll a 5, no! All right, good job, Dakota.
Good job, dude. The Word Bearers have taken the sanctum from the sisters and are free to deface it and poop in the pews at will.
With 1 planet already fallen, the Imperium's situation has become dire. What havoc will the forces of chaos bring next? And be sure to check out the description below for our free guide. It's full of free painting tutorials, top-tier tactics, and more awesome Warhammer goods. And if you want to see what's happening next week, check this out.
We haven't lost this system yet, and I know that we'll fight to the very bitter end, and we won't go down without inflicting terrible damage on the traitorous scum.
Not to be outdone, the Iron Warriors have something of their own brewing in the wings. We're gonna see how that plays out next.